Hey guys, happy Homebrew Wednesday. It is Tuesday evening. That is my blueberry black IPA. It's dirty, filthy. Got a bunch of crap floating in it, but I'm drinking it clean. I finished just a tick under 10%. I've got a little some tasting notes, but yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good. It's not quite the same, but it's pretty good. I like it. I like it a lot. Let's see. What have I done today? I got a metric crap ton of footage. Double brewed it today. Documented all my drama, however you guys want to say it. Thanks to Dan Desolate, I have powered my way through it, and he helped me out. So, good things to come, hopefully. Let's see, let's talk about what I got for Christmas beer-related stuff. So I got this bad boy. That is the last straw from Northern Brew, and the wife got me this, also handmade. It's not commercial made, it's handmade by a guy in Centerville, Ohio. So with the last straw, beer mail, beer fair is going to be going. It's not a boat, not a beer ferry, not a beer boat, but a beer ferry like Tinkerbell. So I'm beat down. Today was a lot of fun, a lot of learning, big learning curve for me today. Not really so much of how to brew, but just not to get in a hurry. You know, when you feel comfort, you end up feeling complacent, and you do things you shouldn't do. But that's what I did. I accidentally poured some unmilled grain in my mash tun today, so I got it out, ran it through my mill. And I was not getting anything. If you guys, I don't wet mill. I've never wet milled, so now I've wet milled. But what I need to do, excuse me, is tighten my gap if I ever do it again, which I do not plan on doing. So I'm gonna leave my gap the way it is. But anyway, I got a ton of video footage for that. Got my malt experiment beers out in the mail Monday, so Brad will be getting those later on this week. That's really about it for me. I don't really need to talk a whole lot. I got a good 15 minutes worth of nonsensical brew day footage. So anyway, it's a blood orange IPA is what I messed up. So it's cloudy, clear. I'd hopefully all that stuff's going to drop out and settle in primary. So what I got the candy sugar, the blood orange flavored candy sugar, and I'll be putting that in there. Probably it was Tuesday, probably Thursday or Friday. I put the whole pound in there during high carousing and let that ride. And then another 2 weeks I'll dry hop it. So should be good. Hopefully the damn thing clears out. It is murky yellow. It kind of looks like it's kind of about as clear as Hetty Topper. But what I did, I'll tell you, well, you'll see the video about the whole immersion blender and that trick. But yeah, it's a good trick. I'm gonna peace out, guys, and finish my beer. 10% doesn't taste hot at all. So I'm gonna call it a day, guys. I got 13 minutes left, and I'll do my 15-minute edition. So then I probably got another, I don't know, maybe another hour or so by the time I'm all cleaned up and get everything put back in place. So anyway, happy Homebrew Monday. Happy Homebrew Wednesday. See you guys. That's what 6 pounds of blueberries and 4 ounces of hops looks like after it's drained and kegged. Pretty sick. Smells awesome. But anyway, there's my keg of my old Rasputin. It's done. It's done and over with. I killed that. Well, actually I gave it to my brother. The rest of it, he got the last pint. Christmas Eve. But he's got the room. This is that's the blueberry. There, waiting to cool down. Then I'm going to force carb it in the morning. Pumpkin. That's my arrogant bastard. But anyway, let's do some tasting notes. There it is right there. It is filthy dirty. It's even more of a red hue now with the blueberries, juices and stuff in there. So we can hold it to the light, maybe see a little bit better. But yeah, this thing's gonna need a little time to clarify. It's pretty stinking dirty. Blueberry. Got a lot of blueberry in the nose. Let me switch so you guys can see my mug, my ugly mug. Alright, so whoops. There I am again. Alright. A lot of blueberry in the nose. A lot of hop in the nose. Hop, you really can't discern what kind of hop. But there's a lot of hop and a lot of blueberry. Doesn't quite smell like the last one. You don't have a whole lot of roast on the nose, if any. But it's definitely hop and blueberry. Very little to no roast left. In the back end, no aftertaste. There's hop bitter in the roast in the back end. That's a hoppy son of a bitch. 70, 75 IBUs. It's about 9.5 ABV. It finished after, let's see, the first primary, it finished at 10-14 after the 6 pounds, after I transferred on 6 pounds of blueberries. It finished at 10-12. So I'm gonna have to do some cipher and do some figuring to see what the final ABV. It's probably getting close to that 10% mark, I'd say. But it's not hot. It doesn't taste hot at all. There's my nylon bag I used to try to filter out, and that thing caused nothing but trouble. I got a bunch of air around the tip of it where it was getting stuck by the blueberries and stuck by the hops, and it was just a pain in the ass. I feel like I oxidized the beer. Hopefully it's not that bad, but yeah, time to clean up. Hopefully not next week, probably maybe a week after, I'll start doing some drinking on that after it finally clears out. I get enough through it that it kind of pumps all the sludge off the bottom of the keg. But until then, guys, we'll see you. Cassette tape. All right, let's talk about. Got grains mashing, rinse tubes up and running. Everything's working. It's not supposed to be the beer I was going to make this morning. I was going to make the Rogue Shakespeare stout clone, but I inadvertently threw my unmilled grains from my Blood Orange IPA in my strike water. So I drained the water out real quick and basically just went ahead and ran my grains to the mill. So, water conditioned, whatever you guys want to call it. My grains, so yep, they're mashing. Can you do at that point, right? Gravity may not be quite as high as I'm hoping. I don't know what my efficiency is going to be, but hopefully it's good. So let's see. Oh crap. Let's see. The Blood Orange grist is 12 pounds of 2-row and 1.5 pounds of 20. So the weight between that and my Shakespeare stout clone, the grist, the weight isn't that bad, isn't that different. There's only about half a gallon of strike water difference, so it's a little bit more than 2.5 quarts per pound, but it's going to be fine. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and do that one, then I'll be mashing later on. I wanted to do the stout first, but at that point, what can you do? But my rinse tube's up and running. The cable is working like a champ. Yeah, for you kids that don't know it, this is called a cassette tape. So, yeah, it's working. I was surprised my tape player was working because it's better part of 25, 26 years old. So, yeah, I think I got it when I was 20, be 40. So it's 20 years old. It's good stuff. See you. Hey guys, I forgot to say, it's 9 o'clock in the morning, Tuesday. 50 degrees outside. Can't complain, but my brand new propane tank It was a little cold, didn't want to work this morning, but that's pretty typical for that. 30 psi regular is too much. Alright guys, signing off again. Alright, drama update. I am burping, so I'm gonna reset this. See, what I did was when I inadvertently threw my unmilled grains in the water, and I thought I was going to be okay when I ran them through my mill, ended up not being okay. So I was half an hour, 45 minutes into my mash, and I checked my gravity. My gravity was 1.02, so yeah, that's not good. Not good at all. So I called my buddy Dan, and we talked, and he says, "Hey, you got an immersion blender?" I said, "Sure, it's a real POS." He goes, "Well, it might work. Here's an idea." So that's what I did. There's my immersion blender with the tape to hold the end on. So ran it through, and crush looks good. Color immediately changed. It's not stuck, still running, so I'm going to let it go for a little bit longer. Another 45 minutes, and see what goes on from there. Hopefully I saved the day. Dan saved the day. Oh, update. So, it's been about a half an hour since I started my timer on my mash again, and my gravity points were up about 25. So right now I'm sitting at about 10:45. So I went ahead and reset it again for half an hour, and I hit it again with the immersion blender. So I'm trying to pull some more points out of it. So hopefully, if all goes well, it won't be too bad. I'll probably end up adding some DME just to get my original gravity up, but looks like crisis is averted at this point in time. So see how it goes. Well, numbers keep going up. I'm about 1070 now, and that's my 5 gallons of strike water that I've been recirculating now for, it's a little after 11, so yeah, a little over, shit, something in my eye. 2 hours now, been mashing for about 2 hours, so yeah, whatever. I mean, I'm on vacation, I don't give a shit, I got all day, but anyway, without Dan Desolates, what in the hell would I be? So, anyway, he's my dude. See you guys. Alright. My numbers are up. I'm about 1071, kind of pushing at 1075. And I'm going to call it a day on this. Right now I'm just kind of running through until it clears out. So basically I'm just kind of vorloffing now, and if it clears up some more, it'll clear up some more, but it's basically right now, that's all I'm doing, kind of waiting for the water to clear out. Then I'm gonna go ahead and sparge. Then it looks like I saved it. Well, Dan saved it for me, but I'm gonna have to check my numbers and make sure. I should have about a 1050 or so at 7 gallons at pre-boil. So at that point, I'll go ahead and once I get my pre-boil in my pot, my kettle here, I'm gonna go and grab some DME and throw some DME in there and kind of get my numbers up to where they should be, so it doesn't throw off all my hop additions and all that good stuff. But anyway, looks like it's going to be a good one. It's been a fun day. I'm bitching, complaining about the damn thing, but I'm out here having a good time. Going through my old cassette tapes and stuff, and listening to some music I haven't listened to in probably 10 years, 15 years, maybe more. But yeah, you'll have those days, I guess. It's on vacation. What do I care? I'm not on a time schedule other than what's in my head. So yeah, it's good times. See you guys. Now, for speed's sake, I'm gonna batch sparge this. Never batch sparged before, so this is the first. But man, that wort never really cleared out. It ran for a good half an hour, and that's about as clear as it's gonna get. So hopefully this thing doesn't taste like a husk when I'm done. But maybe it'll clear out once we get hot break and go through all that and go through cold break and oral flock and all that good stuff. So yeah, we're gonna see anyway. And the saga continues. So I got my batch sparge done. My batch sparge, that was about 6.5 gallons, and I went to top up, and I thought I just put an extra half a gallon in there. Well, now I put almost a gallon and a half in there. So now I'm at about 1046 with 8 gallons, almost 8 gallons. So I'm gonna let that boil down until I put in my first hop addition. But yeah, pretty good stuff, eh? Had a ham sandwich for lunch. This is beer bread. I made it with Mad Tree pumpkin beer. Pretty good stuff. It's a no-knead beer bread recipe. If you guys should look for it. Pretty good stuff. See you. I got my boil on my first beer, my IPA, and got about 20 minutes left on that. Then I'm gonna start my 60-minute hop drop. This will be about a 90-minute boil. All right, since I added too much liquid into it. And I got my stout mashing, and that is going awesome. Need to put some more water in my hot liquor tank so I can get my volume up for my sparge water. But besides that, it's going better. Alright, so my official pre-boil is 1056 at 7.5 gallons. So I'm not too far off. The numbers I've got in Brewsmith at 6.5 gallons at 1062. So really, I'm not that far off. I mean, I used roughly about 8 cups of DME. And I say roughly because it was somewhere between 6 and 8. It's basically everything that I had left, and I checked my gravity and I called it a day. So just dropped my first 60 minutes of Columbus. So just getting there. It's getting there. I really don't know how much more I'm gonna document today. This video is getting pretty stink long, but yeah, I'm kind of anxious to see how this beer turns out. It's just it wasn't clear. I couldn't, my boil off, it would clear up a lot, but not quite what it usually does when I have a proper crush. So we'll see what happens in the old fermenter. Oh well, another day, another dollar, another beer. We'll see how it turns out. See you guys. Oh, it's 10 till 4. 10 minutes till 4, Tuesday evening, and I am sparging beer number 2. Everything's going awesome with this beer. Just if I hadn't had to mash for 2 hours with the other beer, I'd been about done with both of them. Probably would be done. I'd probably be sitting on the couch, but live and you learn. Alright, here we go. And we're going. So I started roughly 9 o'clock this morning. I was outside, and probably won't get done till close to 6 this evening. So I've got about 7 minutes left on on the boil on my Shakespeare stout. That sucker's gonna get cooled down. But yeah, it's been a long ass day. Everything works out. I don't know. Everything's great. We'll see, but man, it was a fun day despite all the shit I had to do. But it's a fun day. I can't say I want to do it again anytime soon, but it's a fun day. Alright guys, thanks for watching. See you.